to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Debbie?
Here.
Dave?
Here.
Carolyn? Norm?
Here.
Joe?
Here.
Do you have any visitors? All kinds of. Or comments? Any comments from the audience? Okay, we're gonna move this up a little bit and we're gonna open up the sealed bids for the highway project to move this along. We need a motion for that?
I'll move that we revise the agenda to receive and open the sealed bids for highway projects.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please?
Debbie?
Aye.
Dave?
Aye.
Norm?
Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Okay. Where do we start? Okay. Let's flip this one. Your highway.
Okay, you gotta divide it up. The project is for, to furnish and install culverts on Drake Avenue, State Highway 97 to County Highway C, Town of McMillan, Marathon County. And it includes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 culverts for the bid of $32,850, and that's from Earth Inc. from ARPAN. This is for another one from Earth Inc. Base course in granite to be delivered and spread anywhere in the township of McMillan, Marathon County, state spec 2 5/8 to 3/4 inch base as needed, delivered and spread anywhere within the township for a bid of $7.17 per ton. Earth Inc. grade and upgrade 2 1/4 miles of Drake State Highway 97 to Highway C. Includes the following grade: the existing roadway surface to accept 1 1/4 CADC, 1 1/4 dense graded base course, truck spread 8 inches thick, graded and watered and compacted to ±1 inch. Drain tile is $6 per foot, and breaker run is $9.90 per ton. The finished road shall be 22 foot wide with approximately 4 foot shoulders. Road should be at least 30 feet wide. Crushed aggregate base should be in accordance with state sections 304 Wisconsin DOT standards. Specs: materials shall conform to gradation 2. All base course must have weight tickets from a certified scale. Base course must be applied to an average thickness of 8 inches. All work must meet road ordinance standards for a lump sum of $93,830.
Does he have any tonnage on there? The tons it's putting on the road?
No.
No, we can divide it on this.
So we need to add the 32,850 to that for a complete job?
How do I keep those organized on there?
Denise, did you open this by chance?
Okay, the next bid is for Paul Booger Trucking out of Loyal. Grade and upgrade 2 1/4 miles of Drake Avenue, State Highway 97 to County Truck C. Grade and widen existing road bed to a subgrade of approximately 31 feet 11,880 lineal feet at $2 per lineal foot, and that cost was $23,760. We will supply and deliver level and compact gradation 2 crushed aggregate base according with section 304. DOT standards and specification by the ton to an average thickness of 8 inches using approximately 8660 ton at $820 per ton for $71,012. We'll furnish and install the following culverts on Drake. 24 by 40 for $1280, a 44 by 30 for $2112, a 44-foot 30-inch culvert for $2112, 2 runs of 60-foot of 60-inch culvert for $13,200, and will furnish and install 1 run of 60-foot of 60-inch culvert for a total of $25,304. The total bid amount is $120,076. Any drain tile will be $3.75 per foot. Any needed breaker run will run at $8.25 per ton. Certificate of insurance attached. That's all we're.
Breaker was how much? $8.25 a ton?
Yes,
What was the drain tile?
$3.75 per foot.
And the total was to the road, $120,076.
$0.70.
120,076.
And that's for the culvert.
Last one. Thank you.
The next bid is from Paul Bugart Trucking for Loyal 5/8-inch base course and 3/4-inch DOT gradation 2 aggregate base course bid. Excuse me. We will deliver 5/8-inch base course for the price of $7.15 per ton. We'll deliver 3/4-inch DOT gradation 2 aggregate base course for the bid of $7.15 per ton. And the certificate of insurance is attached. Is there any more bids for Drake? These are chip seal and crack fill.
I got one up there for Drake.
Okay. Atlantic.
Right here.
Okay. Atlantic Road Materials, Vesper, grade and upgrade Drake, 2¼ miles, State Highway 97 to C. Supply and deliver, level and compact 3/4-inch road base, 30-foot wide, 8 inches deep. 15,000 tons at $8.05 for a total of $120,750. The options on here to install drain tile with rock at $4.68 per lineal foot, supply and deliver and level breaker run with fines at $8.20 per ton, supply and deliver and level breaker run screened at $9.40 per ton. Ditching is needed at $1.80 per lineal foot. And then the next part is the culverts. Supply and install a 24-inch by 40-foot plastic culvert for $2,020. 2 30-inch by 44-foot plastic culverts for $27.10 each for a total of $54.20. And supply and install 3 60-inch diameter culverts by 60-foot long for $8,400 each for a total of $25,200. And the certificates of insurance are attached.
What was the 2 culverts for? How much?
The 2 what?
The 2 culverts, just above the 60-inch ones.
The 2 above the 60-inch were the 30 by 44 was $27.10 each for a total of $54.20. Then there was one that was 24 inches by 40 foot, that was $20.20.
What about the 2 runs of 60-inch?
Pardon me?
The two runs of 60-inch?
3 runs he put them in.
3 runs of 60 by 60 inch diameter by 60 foot. They were 8,400 each,
Oh, for a total, okay, gotcha.
for a total of 25,200. Okay, let's just let it- let's just
You can keep reading.
What's that?
I said you can keep reading.
Okay. Atlantic Road Materials, we will supply and deliver any amount of state spec grade 2 3/4 inch road base anywhere in the town for the price of $7.69 per ton, or 5/8 inch minus road base for the price of $7.89 per ton. They'll also put a bid in here, will supply and deliver any amount of crushed or screened decomposed granite anywhere in the town for the price of $7.30 per ton, or $9.22 per cubic yard during the 2015 season. And the certificate of insurance is included in that. So that should take the 3 bids for this Drake Avenue project, correct?
I would guess so. I don't see anything in here.
And that's for cracks.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the bids as presented, and we will get the road committee together and study what we have been offered, and then we'll let all 3 of you know.
Okay.
That's okay?
You bet.
Okay?
Do we have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Any discussion? Denise?
Okay, Debbie,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
Norm,
Aye.
Joe.
Aye.
Okay.
I got these 3 here.
Just so we're comparing apples to apples here. Sure we can. Do we have a representative from Farmer? Brian, you have, Brian, and do we have anybody from Lakes? Lakes Asphalt out of Medford? No? Okay. Farmer will route out cracks, blow out and clean cracks with compressed air and heat lamps, seal cracks with rubberized asphalt crack sealant, and it's to meet, this material exceeds federal spec ASTM D6690 Type 2. Sweep asphalt, clean with a vacuum sweeper and or air blowers. There's a 3-year warranty on new crack repair. And this road sections are Stod, and they're individual here, 7440, Winterberry 2691, Elm $5,061, Cherry $1,110, Callaway $369, Birch 97 to T $2,493, Macmillan AAA to the bridge $480, Macmillan T today $6,847, and Man Road AAA to the chip seal. Okay, because there's a short section in there, right? $538. The total for that would be $27,019. And there's certificate of insurance included.
I gotta bring something up here. I didn't look at these roads, but
Okay.
Don should have attached a letter. You know, this is not everything. There should be a letter there that you felt were not candidates for routing.
Right, and I have that list
Okay.
here. Yeah. Yep,
Okay,
I have that
just
list.
wanna make sure you had that.
Yep,
Okay,
and all board members have a copy of it.
okay.
The other proposals for Blake's Asphalt Maintenance out of Medford. Crack sealing, cleaning, route clean, heat lance cracks, and fill with hot core rubberized crack sealer. Federal spec ASTM D 6690, which I think is the same thing, right?
It is.
It is the same thing. For a total of, okay, there's, the same ones that I just went through for a total of $44,295. And he also says that roads need chip sealing, which is, he's got some listed here too, where there's also a certificate of insurance. And I'd like to move that we place these two bids on file and for further study, and then we'll let you know.
Sure.
Okay?
I'll second
Second.
Any discussion? Denise?
Debbie,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
Norm,
Aye.
Joe.
Aye.
Okay,
There we
motion carried, yes.
Thank-
Any comments from the audience, and thank you for coming.
go. Yeah. Mention it to those guys out there, tell them thanks for coming.
I was gonna holler at it, but I didn't.
All right,
Say
say
it.
it.
Approval of minutes, we have the minutes for March 9th and March 30th.
I'll make a motion to approve both the March 9th, 2015 and the March 30th, 2015 minutes.
Any second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
Could we do these separately, please?
Yep. Amended, please.
I'll make a motion to approve the March 9th, 2015 minutes, please.
Second?
I'll second that.
Discussion? Denise?
Debbie,
Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
Norm,
Aye.
Joe.
Aye.
March 30th minutes? Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the March 30th, 2015 minutes, please.
I'll second that.
Discussion?
Debbie,
Denise? Aye.
Dave,
Aye.
Norm,
Aye.
Joe.
Abstain.
Okay, motion's carried. For reports, plan commission, no one is here. Fire department, Rodney isn't here, but you did give his email, am I correct? Everybody got Rodney's email? Do we need to vote on that contract that he's talking about? Mavis, I believe it was. Okay, did you get this one? He sent an email out this morning, I believe. I don't know if we need a motion for that, or if we don't.
John, about the contract for the hydrant? That's the only contract that's listed in there. Marshall Utilities about a contract for a hydrant water usage.
No, this one is the Mavis mutual aid box alarm system. Should I read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why did you
First-
get that one?
Oh,
Yeah, this was an email that he must
He
have just.
sent out this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First and foremost, we are not changing ambulance services, he says. The contract is only for life safety and mass casualty cars for Mavis. If we do not have the contract, they will not respond to box alarm that they are on. I have the contract over in my desk at the fire department. The conditions of the contract are that we only get an ambulance, 2 EMTs and a driver. If I call for more than that, they will send them out for me. If you guys want to just discuss it this month, that is fine. Otherwise, if you do approve it tonight, I will get it over to the clerk for signing tomorrow afternoon. I only work until 2. Sorry I could not be there tonight, but we have another meeting. He has another meeting.
So I don't know, do we need to,
What's the contract?
That'd be for Mavis, and that would be with Stratford, No, wouldn't be with Stratford, it would be with,
Yeah, the county.
It would be,
County.
I wanted to explain the ambulance contract with Stratford for
It's
you guys,
Stratford.
just in case there are any questions.
they're requesting a contract, from what I understand, in order for them to respond to the Mavis. Am I correct? Or did I read
Okay,
that wrong?
that's, I think that's what it is. I'd rather have him explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think so.
I think we'll just put that on file, and I'll have it on the agenda for next one. Because I'd love to see the contract, if they're planning on charging, they shouldn't through Mavis,
Right.
but we're not seeing it, so.
Yeah, we need to see that contract.
Mhm.
We good if we got a copy of that for our meeting. Each of us had a copy of the contract.
And that,
That's what it is.
and that's probably because Stratford is, you know, got the whole group of townships and the board, the separate fire board, and they charge for everything, right? And Mavis, there would not be any charge, is my understanding.
Okay.
So, but we better let him explain it.
Yeah, 'cause I don't quite understand why nobody else wants a contract with Stratford. You know, with Mavis, that's supposed to be kind of a, that's the contract. Am I correct? Yeah. Okay, we'll move on to library. Ruth isn't here tonight, got anything, Norm?
I do not.
Do you have anything else to report, because you're next on the list?
From library to newsletter, hopefully everybody got the newsletter, and
That was a very nice newsletter, by the way.
thank everyone for their input on
And Carolyn isn't here, so for the garbage end of it, for tire recycling is the last Saturday of April, which would be on the 25th, just as a reminder. Also, Norm will be resigning as of effective April 14th, and he will be taking the deputy clerk's position and moving into clerk's position in May. So we will be looking at appointing a supervisor next month. Yes.
On the garbage,
Mm-hmm.
just so you know, supposedly Dane talked to the garbage people, and they are going down there and picking up their recyclables and their garbage. First they told them, well, there is no turnaround, and I talked to one of the guys too, and he said, well, you can back into my driveway, which that's what they're doing, I guess. I called Dane, because I saw the truck go down there and deliver their garbage containers. And they did go, and he had recyclables all, they went and got them. So, Arnie Zolfi set his garbage out there Friday. He didn't haul it up to the corner, and Dane didn't have garbage, but they did pick his garbage up as far as I know.
Does he have garbage pickup?
Who?
Does he pay for it?
Well, yeah, they paid for it, but they've been toting it up to Birch Street all the time.
Right, because that isn't our road, see?
Oh, I see, okay.
But the first 800 feet is.
Right.
Oh, that's where that big mess is, isn't it?
Right.
Well, you gotta get through which mess we're on here
So-
today.
Yeah, I called Dane after I saw them back there, and he said, yeah, he'd talked to them, and they are gonna, as long as he puts his cans on this side of the driveway, so when they pull up and back up and they can see it, and he's got a real wide driveway, so evidently they are gonna,
That must be, that has to be between the individual and the contractor.
Yeah.
Not, you know, I don't think the board should
Yeah, that's
be looking
gotta
at it as a
be our
precedent,
issue.
see?
well, I'm sure he's paying for garbage pickup.
Yeah,
Sure,
but I mean,
sure,
if he's calling them basically and telling them to turn around his driveway, that's his responsibility, then I can't see where that.
Because that is the town road, and it may
No.
not be, well, it isn't gonna be maintained till we take it over,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know, it isn't my road.
How did it get plowed this year?
You're looking at him.
That's what I figured, that's what I.
Actually, I mean, that road had very little snow on it. I mean, that's built up and it blows off really good. Yeah, there wasn't that much snow.
Yeah. Okay,
But they're actually going down that driveway.
Yeah.
That's a private
I
road.
won't say road, they're going down that driveway,
Well,
pick up the garbage, okay.
it's, yeah, whatever you wanna call it.
So in other words,
But that's their business, if they're gonna do it,
if
they
I
have to
go,
do it.
if
but they
I
decide
go
to
and
do it,
build
they do it.
my house on the back corner of an 80-acre parcel, and I have a driveway back there, and I pay for my garbage too, are they gonna come back there and pick mine up?
No.
They do for Jeff, don't they?
Do they for Jeff?
I believe so.
Depends upon if they like you.
I've never seen the truck going there, but I'm not around there much when they do it. so.
I've seen the
But
garbage truck.
I've never seen his garbage can out front either, that's right.
Yeah, I think they go right up to the house and pick it up for him. He's got more money than I do.
Well, he's got a good turnaround too, it's a big, great
Well, that big,
circle.
yeah, yeah.
Pretty easy for him to do that. Again,
I'm supposed to be watching that?
that's gotta be something that they're doing,
On their own, or maybe Jeff requested it, I'm
has nothing to do
guessing.
with us.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, where Arnie lives, he's got a big U-shaped driveway too. And like the mail, he just, you know, drops his off and then he
Mhm.
just goes through his.
Okay, let's move on to Mr. David Swinson on highway.
I guess the big news, when I mentioned it last month, we got the Stott Avenue Bridge is posted, and it's 20 ton. It's gonna be inspected every year now because it's on the bubble. There's no cost sharing until after 2017, is my understanding. That is gonna have to be put in our budget here in 5 years, hopefully by 2020 it'll get it. Because it's inspected every year, that 20-ton limit could drop. Already the garbage trucks are turning around. And it is causing some inconvenience, but that's just the way it has to be.
Well, there isn't gonna be
Yeah.
any funding till when, 17?
Till 17, correct. And that's an 80-10-10 cost share between federal, state, county, and townships. So, and our closest estimate is it'll be 600,000 plus. By the time you get to engineering, you gotta put in new piers and foundation and structure in town. So,
It's gonna be a big one.
yeah. Other than that, Pat has had some trouble with the truck again. We've got an oil leak. That's the one that should be recycled and replaced. Other than regular maintenance, it's been okay. The culverts, where the culverts are, they sunk a lot this year, or the road heaved, I guess I should say. That cycle is pretty well done. The other impact I think we're gonna have is with rebuilding a county trunk E. I contacted Town of Eau Plaine. We still have Mullins trucks running on Stod, cutting across. They posted on 153 and Eau Plaine in 97. I had an individual out from the Town of Eau Plaine call that lives north on that road and said that a lot of Mullins trucks comes through, so we have to contact the manager there and tell them they can go this way around on E and C or 97 into Stratford and back west on C. So, other than that, I don't have anything. Just that the tire recycling is Saturdays. Deb mentioned it, it's out at Pancrat's Trucking, and you probably saw the ad in the buyer's guide. It was on the left-hand page. It was to all residents in the Northwest Recycling. So, I don't have anything else.
Okay. On the website, it is up, but it is not all updated. They have the ordinances on there, and they have the stuff at the park, and the fire department will be getting their stuff soon. And as soon as they get it, they'll be updating it, and we can approve it. But it is up, but it is not updated completely. so just so everybody's aware. Also for the park, that will be opening up May 1st, the building, and Mr. Rod, who just snuck out the door, is going to be opening that up for us. Joe, you have anything?
On NOH permits, I've been getting more information, and so I'm getting more confused. But, I do have basically two companies that have applied, requested permits, and I have to respond to them yet. That's gonna have to happen real soon because of as the road limits go off, they gotta know where they're at. And so that, but we're getting a handle on what that's gonna be, and should have that ready to roll.
Okay.
The other thing Dave brought up to me from this last meeting is that I'm gonna do some education with some of the local farmers. When I say local, I'm talking about farmers in our township who might be affected by this, and farmers outside of our township who might be coming into our township. I won't get everybody, I'm sure, but I'm gonna try to get the ones that I can tell would be using our roads and make sure they get some kind of contact to make sure they're aware of what's going on. They should be, from all the information that's out there, but I think it's behooves us to try to go after it straight on and make sure that they're aware of what's happening.
Okay. Anything else? Denise?
All right, for the March reconciliation, it's on the lower half of that financial report page. The beginning balance on March 1st was $751,440.93. Receipts in March, $448.12. The disbursements in March totaled $30,215.11. And after making adjustments for the payroll liabilities, we have an ending cash balance of $721,673.94. And the checks written since the last meeting from March 10th through today, that's the 2 pages stapled together there. The total was $66,971.41. And that includes checks number 13352 through 13418. It excludes 2 voided checks that I had done in error, and those were numbers 13362 and 13363. And then also the manual checks of 42, 43, and 47.
Do we have a motion?
I make a motion that we approve the listing of checks that include 13352 to 13418, excluding blank checks number 13362 and 13363, and manuals for number 42, 43, and 47, totaling $66,971.41.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Denise?
Debbie?
Aye.
Dave?
Aye.
Norm?
Aye.
Joe?
Do we have a motion to approve the financial statement?
I'll move that we approve the financial statement as presented.
I'll second
Discussion? Denise?
Debbie?
Aye.
Dave?
Aye.
Norm?
it. Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
Treasurer's financial report, Ann?
Checking account balance from the bank statement was $230,355.29. Outstanding checks was $2,901.11. Checking account balance on March 31st, 2015 was $227,454.18. The tax savings account has $365,854.06. The fire department equipment CD is at $10,102.03. I transferred the $6,000 in March when the CD matured that you had voted on at the end of December. The public works replacement apparatus CD is at $60,137.51. The park fund savings account is $15,003.35. The volunteer firefighters fund savings account is $43,122.81. Total cash on hand, March 31st, 2015, is $721,673.94.
Move we accept we approve the treasurer's report?
We have a second?
I'll second that.
Discussion? Denise?
Debbie?
Aye.
Dave?
Aye.
Norm?
it. Aye.
Joe?
Aye.
We have no unfinished business. We have the bids open already, and we have nobody here from the plan commission on to approve or disapprove the land division for Jacob and Joey Stever on Drake Avenue.
We didn't get any paperwork?
I didn't. Did you?
I thought he was gonna be here. I
He
did
was
send you
supposed to
guys
be.
via email maybe a
Mhm.
week, and that's all it was.
I talked to John, and he had said he was going to be here, and they needed to get this approved. I guess my recommendation on that one would be possibly making a motion to approve it upon the recommendation of the plan commission.
Or did they already approve it?
I don't know. That I don't know.
I don't
That's
think
why I
we
was
should do
hoping.
anything with it then.
Right.
Just leave it right?
Yeah. The only correspondence I got is Joey called me on a culvert and what size it was gonna be, and Pat and I decided on that and told him, and that's what he put in, or it's gonna put in.
Did we talk about this at the last meeting?
That's what I was
There
gonna
was
say.
something, there was some description of where it was, because I remember I went online and I kind of found a piece of property, I went on the GIS, county GIS map, and I found what I think is a piece of property, but
It's on Drake, south of,
right, south of C, right?
right.
Yeah.
His department, I think.
There's nothing in there.
Nothing in minutes.
I remember talking about it. There wasn't an email on it,
Yep,
was
there was, and he sent us an email on it.
Oh, maybe that's why I saw it. That's right.
I don't think it was brought up at the last meeting, I don't remember.
Okay, that might have
No, we got an
been.
email
I
on
remember
it.
seeing this before, but I don't remember where, and I looked up the property, like I said, on the
Mhm.
GIS map, and I kinda
Well, then I guess we'll just carry it over
thought
to the
I
next
understood what
meeting,
they're
because
doing, but if
it's.
the plan commission hasn't given us a go ahead on it, we shouldn't
No.
do anything with it.
Yeah, and John was gonna be here tonight, and he's not. So is there anything else? Anybody?
Do we need to talk about the various meetings that are coming up, and what we need to do as far as like, I need
The
to get.
annual meeting is the
21st
at 6 o'clock here,
Here?
here. It's already been posted, hasn't it?
Yes.
I'm gonna need to get that certification for the word review.
Mhm.
You can.
I can look that up for you this
can
next
talk me
week.
through that, to what I have to look for.
Yeah,
Well,
I can
Joe,
send you the,
there was something in one of those Wisconsin Towns Association magazines not
Okay.
too long ago. Do you get those?
Yes, I do.
Okay, look back in there because they're going to just like a video that you can watch at home kind of thing or a webinar.
It's on the website.
I thought you could do it on the website.
Yeah.
Yeah, website, I mean, it, you
They
know,
had
it
the
used to
description
have
in
to
there,
go
I'll find
some.
it there, then. Thank you.
Yeah, you used to have.
well, otherwise, when I find it, I'll just email you the address.
And then this brochure here on
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
town officials workshop, how many people go to that?
You're
Been there, done
official,
that.
you
Who should?
Yeah,
Been there, done that.
I mean,
the
go. If
closest
you're a new
one,
official, you should go.
Right.
well, we got one for new and one for
we got one
continuing.
in,
They're like the same day and they're in like different rooms. And you can actually flip flop back and forth between, you know,
closest one is in Point.
Correct. Okay, Baylor, Brookfield, Cable, Monaco, Reno, DeForest, Richland Center, Rice Lake, Eau Claire, and Tolma, yep. That's okay for me.
And what do I do for that? Do I just,
Just let Denise know so she can get you registered.
okay, I'll do that. Also, I got something in the email about, county planning meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Did everybody get that?
Or was it Towns Association meeting?
No, I was,
I don't remember anything.
I got it here somewhere. Public information meeting notice, County of Marathon Comprehensive Plan Revision Public Information Meeting. And there's, 15th, 21st, 22nd, 11th, 13th, and 19th of May, last three. And they're in the various town halls. Closest one that we have is Day,
What day is that one on?
on the 22nd of April, and 11th of May is Town of Johnson.
Okay,
Did
that's-
you get that in an email, Joe?
I think I did.
Can you forward that?
Yeah, I'll try to find that forward. I don't, there's nothing,
And that's what in the evening?
yeah, they're all 7 o'clock, and they got, Town of Reed, City of Wausau, Day, Johnson, Nolan, and Plover. Come learn and be informed about the revision process and what the comprehensive plan revision means to you and your community. As Marathon County seeks to be a preferred place to live, work, visit, and live. Then there was also a bill attached with it. I think this has to do with it. Oh, no, this was something else. This was that bill about the legal notices, that we got, right?
Oh,
I first
What was that?
Yeah, we got the bill about the legal posting
Mm-hmm.
requirements,
Mm-hmm.
where you can use emails for posting,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or
Or you
website.
mean the website?
Website, you can use the
Yeah.
website, okay.
We would have to be voting for that option, I believe, before, what was it, May 17th? Or was it this month, 17th?
I don't see any date in there. It says, it just says under this bill, municipality opts to post a legal notice in lieu of publication may, instead of posting the notice in 3 public places, post the notice in 1 public place and publish the notice on the municipality's internet site.
Which we will be doing as soon as that's up anyway, the agenda.
Standard language.
I think we can maybe put that on the agenda for next month to make that a possible official posting site. Yeah, and maybe we can eliminate some of the them. And just have it out here on our website the way it sounds. I know I read through that. Gary?
Yeah, I'd like to congratulate Dave and Joe on winning, but I will take over for Norm.
I'll let Carolyn know.
Yeah, I was gonna tell her also tonight, you know, because they're looking for somebody to take over for Barb
Mm-hmm.
on the commission, then I'd be interested in that, but now I don't know if, is that, you know.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't know.
We just got the resignation tonight for Norm. So we haven't obviously made any decisions
Right.
on supervisor. And I know we've had a volunteer already for plan commission, but those appointments don't come in until next month either. So that's when we'll be doing all of this, I guess.
Yeah, well, I read it in the newsletter, but, you know, I was running, and then I didn't know at the time if you were a supervisor, if you could be on the plan commission,
I,
or if that's members at large, like, so I didn't.
well, we've had supervisors on the plan commission.
Right, when we first began the plan commission,
Mm-hmm,
I sat on both for a while, but
mm-hmm.
then it was good to leave it to
That
me.
gets to be a lot.
But then it gets to be a conflict too, because, you know, the recommendation there comes and then, you know, comes to the board. That's not good.
Well, yeah, and I sort of figured it was, you know, what do you wanna call it? Members at large, I guess.
Yeah,
The only advantage of that is then we'd have somebody here to represent the plant commission.
And then we're not sitting with something on the agenda that's not getting taken
Yeah.
care of.
Right.
Yeah.
So that works both ways, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah. Anything else? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Opposed? This meeting is adjourned.
And enjoyed a nice couple of days. Somebody could turn the wind on anytime now.
Yeah.
Okay, here's all your paperwork you need, here's all the envelopes for the garbage. You got that park pavilion open for me yet?
Oh, the trees tonight.
Well, yeah,
You guys know your planning.
it's gonna freeze every day for a little while, yeah. What? No.
I don't have the key to get in there, I lost